It's you, your station wagon, versus a world of supernatural dangers. In the Olympic exclusion zone, everything wants to destroy your car. If you survive everything and scavenge the resources you need, you can go back to your auto shop and upgrade your station wagon so you have a better chance in this hellish zone. Now, let me tell you something. This game was such a great experience. I enjoyed every single second I spent playing this game. You do mostly one of these three things in the game. You're either driving, or you're scavenging for resources, or you're upgrading or repairing your vehicle. And something that I absolutely enjoyed is it doesn't matter which of the three you're doing right now. All the three different activities in the game are very deep and engaging. So it's not like it's just about the driving or scavenging for resources, and once you come back you have this really boring gameplay of fixing or repairing your vehicle. I used to go on a trip in this game and come back and spend like 15 to 20 minutes just repairing or upgrading my vehicle. And every minute I spent repairing my car, I enjoyed it. The thing is, whatever you're doing in this game, it just has a very, very good feeling. The fact that you can interact with everything, especially everything about your car, is fantastic. I mean, to be honest, your station wagon is the main character, not you. That car protects you when you're out in the wilderness, and you take care of it when you're back in the garage. And driving, of course, it's not realistic, but it really feels good. I have no complaints about driving in this game. Driving that station wagon, it just feels good. Now, you have many tools in this game for scavenging resources and looting. And even looting in this game is fun. The thing that I really like is this mix of activities that you do, and each of the activities are really fun and they have their own thing. And that's exactly why I never got bored in this game. Not even for a second I was like, it's not fun anymore, or I'm bored. The environment and the world of this game is so good. Like, it's not something that you want to rush through and ignore. Sometimes you're like, I want to loot more, or I want to find more things. But 2 seconds later, you change your mind and you're like, no, I just want to get out of here. The change of pace in this game is just fantastic. For a second, you're chilling and enjoying your drive through this fantastic world, and all of a sudden, you're running for your life. It's such a chill and thrilling experience at the same time. And because you never get bored and this change of pace happens and everything is just designed in such a good way that you just want to explore more, you just want to go to other zones and just do more things. And the more you go through the game, the longer your trips will become. So at first your trips are like 10-15 minutes, but after a couple hours of playing, now your trips are like 15, 20 or 30 minutes. And now you have to think about packing more and be more prepared. But good news, you have every single tool to do that. Not only in this game you can upgrade your car and your tools and your equipment, you can upgrade your garage too. These upgrades are a big part of the game and they help you a lot. In your garage, you can store more things or add new things to your garage or upgrade the existing ones. And for your car, you can upgrade the parts of your vehicle or add more parts or equipment to your vehicle. Now, something that I really want to mention is these quirks that your car develop. And the way you fix these things are not the usual way. You have this thing in the game called the Tinker Station. And it's not just removing a part or fixing a part or adding new thing to your car in order to fix it. So sometimes you turn your steering wheel to like left or right and your headlights turn off. Sometimes you turn on the wipers and the trunk would pop open. And things like that. So many things like that. So you have to give all this information to this device, to this Tinker Station, in order to fix it. So you have to be like, okay, when the steering wheel goes to right or left, the headlights turn off, and when you guess everything right, that device would fix your car. And sometimes you're not sure what is the actual problem or what happens when you do something, and you have to get in your car and actually play with different things in order to figure that out. And this whole thing that you need to do in order to figure out the problem is so amazing. Now, this game is just very unique. I don't think you can actually find a game like this one. And it's a good, unique game. I personally like the games that cars or a vehicle is a big part of a game, but it's not just about racing. And that's why I played this game at first. So I think this game genuinely worth playing. It's a very unique game, and different parts of this game has like its own gameplay, and it's very engaging. It's not just some boring thing that you have to do. Repairing or upgrading your vehicle, driving through this world, or looting was just very well designed. And the last thing I want to mention is, if you don't like looting that much, there is a setting for that. There is a setting for everything. If you just want to enjoy the story, you can play this game on a very easy mode. You don't need to be worried about your fuel or repairing your car that much or looting. Or on the other hand, if you want a real challenge, you can go for the very hard difficulty. So you have to loot more, and like fuel is a bigger problem and you would take more damage. So you are basically free to choose how you want to play this game. Do you want to loot more? Do you want to be more focused on driving? Or you're just here for the story? I played on the normal mode and I absolutely enjoyed it. But you can pretty much adjust anything that you want. Now, some of the downsides of the game. The first one wasn't a big problem for me, but I've seen people talk about it. There is no autosave when you're in middle of a zone. In order to save your progress, you either have to go back to your garage or you have to go to a new zone. In that case, the game would automatically save your progress. But like, if you're someone who doesn't have that much time, like you have 20 minutes to play, maybe that would be a problem for you. But if you have more time to play, I don't think that's going to be a big problem. The second thing is, in my opinion, at first, everything is just very vague and it's very difficult to understand the things in this game. Like the Tinker Station, I had no idea how to use it. Took me some time to actually understand that thing, but I feel like at first it's difficult to understand this game. And I think it would have been cool if you could unlock these like safe areas or secondary garages around the map, like one or maybe two other garages than your main garage, and you could teleport between these three garages. I think that maybe could have been good. But overall, it's a great game. The voice acting in this game is really good. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I see you in the next one.